Hi, and welcome to this overview of the PERPETUALPOPS NADEX day trading signals service. I'm going to explain what this is. PERPETUALPOPS is an evolution of the PERPETUALPOPS style of trading system. PERPETUALPOPS style trading system is a kind of a wild concept where originally we look to enter on close for the markets on stocks and options, and then enter on the reopen of the markets after the 5 to 6 maintenance cycle for Forex, E-minis, futures, and NADEX. NADEX is in the same cycle, reopens at 6. And so we have this system here that is the, what are we at now? 4th generation, because we have PERPETUALPOPS. Okay, TERPETUALPOPS, DOPETUALPOPS, and now OCTPETUALPOPS. Okay, OCTPETUALPOPS, and this is a completely new angle at this PETUALPOPS method versus some of the others. Well, each one is different, has a different system, a different engine to it. But this one is very much different than the other three. And so what we have found as well as with this one, with PERPETUALPOPS system, it's very powerful. It has been able to produce some very prolific profit results, okay, over time. So we decided to put it out in signals along with the others. And why do these types of signals? Well, we want to make more money, right? But there's another factor involved here, and it's time. You've heard the expression, time is money. Well, time is very valuable. And if we can day trade in just 2 minutes a night, roughly. I'd say 2 minutes a night. Could be 3 or 5. Depends on what you're doing. If you focus really hard, could be 30 seconds. All right, and so it's very little time per night. It's highly efficient. Okay, this is a high efficiency system, and so 2 minutes a night. And then depends on what you're trading. Here with NADEX, we just let it go to expiration to increase our efficiency even more. If you're trading the underlying assets such as the futures or Forex, it's Forex in this case on this signal service here that you're looking at. If you're trading the underlying asset, then you'll have to get out before the close, of course, or maybe you have advanced ordering or contingent ordering, and you can have a time-based trigger to get you out, and you don't even have to watch it. Okay, similar to going to expiration. Now we're going to use NADEX spreads on this one. Okay, we do have a binary version, but we have to separate that out just because of certain ad platforms have a problem with that type of instrument for whatever ridiculous reason. Okay, so we have NADEX spreads here. Okay, spreads. What's a spread? Well, it's kind of like trading the underlying asset, but you have a bracketed max loss, max gain scenario, and depends on where you enter at the spread. You could have high deltas, which are pretty much tick for tick with the underlying asset, or you can have some premium, which slows down your deltas. Whatever premium you have to overcome by expiration. So we all have to be careful on which spread we pick, because we may actually have some moderate price advancement gain, but if we didn't clear the spread, then we'll have a loss. Okay, not a big loss, but if we have a gain in our direction with a high delta spread, then we're gonna make that money. Okay, we're going to, at expiration, we get to keep whatever we make. We don't have to clear and at the money point as you do with the other one. Okay, that starts with the B. Okay, BO. Anyways, so you can use OCTPETUALPOPS as a method for day trading in a very time efficient way, and of course, what's the objective here? You know, we're all looking to make money. We're all looking to have another cash flow stream, and so there's a big push here. We're working on new concepts, new sites, where we're going to start putting out organized approaches to cash flow generation and wealth building. All right, because well, if one isn't organized in their perspective and their planning and their goal setting and their itinerary, their structuring out of what they're going to do in the future to obtain those goals, then with money, it becomes very difficult to get very far. Okay, you have to have lots of plans, and you have to have lots of strategic plans in order to become wealthy and to generate multiple streams of cash flow. Okay, so I know that's a gimmicky sounding phrase, and you have that book, Multiple Streams of Income, but ultimately it's a real thing. I mean, we all have to create that income. We have to create those streams of cash flow flowing into your trading accounts, into your bank accounts. Okay, because why? Because you have to have money coming in, because it's the fuel to run everything. And if you are basing your lifestyle off of one lump sum sitting somewhere, well, the problem is, as time passes by, your skills deteriorate. You're not working on anything. You're not building things up, but that lump sum starts to disappear. And you can have all sorts of other problems like theft or just stupid financial decisions, and that lump sum can evaporate pretty rapidly. Then all of a sudden you're out of luck, and you're out of shape in terms of cash flow generation, in terms of income generation. So what you want to do is do whatever you want, but what we want to do, put it that way, is get our mindsets more focused on this concept of cash flow enforcing. So we kind of push the issue, enforce it. Okay, because why? Because that's what it takes. Because most people, including ourselves, aren't going to get it done unless there are goals set and strategic planning and breakdown of action plans to get it done. All right. So with these trading systems, though, you have the opportunity for setting up multiple streams of cash flow from each one trading system. Because why? You can put it on one asset, then another asset, then another asset. And, if you have a consistent performance into the future, then you have multiple streams of cash flow, right? So we want to develop solid trading systems that could fit across all sorts of price action scenarios over time. And you still have to have the perspective of the series of trades in a row. So anyways, speaking of which, I better get on to the track record here. So you can see here, okay, we're going to use the same instrument, USD/JPY, or you know what, if USD/JPY starts to go flat line or is just in some big mess, then we can easily pop over to another Forex pair. Okay, no problem. All right, so we're running this system, and here is the system according to the system rules. Okay, you can just see right here, and we're going to give you the system rules, right? That's what you're going to get with this signal service. So you can see here the progression of trades. You can go to the website to look at it more, and it's hard to see with the video, but you can get a picture here. And here's the sum, the running totals. On the right here, here's the individual trade profit and loss. Okay, so here's the accumulation. All right, so you can see as it builds, okay, wins and losses over here. You can see you get this nice progression. You know, occasionally you run into a rough patch, a few losses in a row. Here's some. Okay, not bad. And, you know, price action flow is smooth sometimes. Sometimes it's more rough. You have to keep that perspective over time. If you get emotional during 1 week or 1 month, you know, because price action is a little erratic in the underlying asset, then if you get emotional and quit, well, what usually happens right after those scenarios? The market starts doing great again, right? That's just, you know, trading books have talked about this for over 100 years. All right, so you can see the progression here, and it just goes and goes and goes, and you know, sometimes you get a big trade, okay? And as it speeds up, you'll get bigger pip moves. Oh, there's a 500 pip move there. Okay, so you can see the progression here. So 8,000 pips in 8 months. All right, so whatever price you see here, that could change at any time. I just scrolled a little too far. So whatever price you see on the website, it's the price. But if you see this is an introductory price, low price. Then if you see that, then if you sign up and you stay as a member, then you get to keep that rate. All right, so you may want to think about that. Okay, that's a progression. So what we do here, you can see the Forex pip movage. What we do is instead of using Forex, we use what? A NADEX spread. All right, easy. If you're familiar with NADEX, then you know what spreads are, hopefully. If not, we just put out a NADEX 101 course, which is pretty comprehensive and has a lot of good insight on how to make money with NADEX spreads. You may want to check that out. Okay, so that's it with this introduction to OCTPETUALPOPS NADEX day trading signals. If you're interested, then just sign up and, you know, watch the trades go by. But, you know, just keep perspective of how trades go in a series over time, and keep perspective of the markets, okay? Because if you get emotional because you didn't make $1 million in the first week, well, I mean, that's not the perspective for trading signals, or, you know, these, not this type, okay? So that type of signal service would be a intraday day trading signal service, which if you're making a good amount of points each day like that, it's going to be expensive, okay? And it's going to take up some time. You know, take up a lot of time during your day. Here, a couple minutes a night. So what if you could turn this into a cash flow stream? And then, you know, as your account grows, you just grow your position size, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, you could be making a ton of money. Granted, you know, future performance keeps on going, all right? Of course, you know, logical, but you got to say that because, you know, too many wacko sales letters out there over time in the trading markets, getting people's expectations way out there. So have a real expectation, okay? And then if you're looking at putting this to work, just sign up and, you know, start getting used to it. And if you want to trade it, then, well, you know what to do. Alrighty, that's it with this overview with the OCTPETUALPOPS NADEX day trading signals service. Thank you. Oh, you should see a link below if you're not already on besttradingsignals.net. Okay, see a link below. Otherwise, just come to besttradingsignals.net and you'll find it there. Thanks.